Yeah, oh, what up? It's your boy Raider. Damn, it's been like 3 weeks. Let me get you caught up on the account. The first clip here, we have purple summoning portal. Let's see if we can get a void legendary. Huh? I have three different summoning sessions in this video for you. So first up, we have a prism. I have done tons of these on this account. I have not pulled a single legendary from a prism on here yet. But one day we will get a prism pull legendary. So we have 34 void shards. We're going to pull them all and hopefully come away with a legendary champion. First one, a rare. Next one is a rare. This is pre-recorded. I already know what's going to happen. Might be good. I don't know. They had the 10x on, Celestial, the Opal Guardian, I think is what his name is. He looks pretty sick. Obviously would rather have like a Solinar or something. We pulled a Gom there. Gom is really sick. Very good for Faction Wars. He has like a stun. And then we pulled a dupe Uzan. We already have a Uzan. We already have a Slixus. So, and I don't even use Slixus on my lizard team. I have like good enough lizards where Slixus wouldn't do much. Back to the solo pulls. We get an Umbral. This is very good for our demon spawn team. She's very good. She has like a 2-turn provoke, unkillable, solid champion for Faction Wars. Last 10 pop of the voids. Can we get lucky? It's looking not good. I don't know. Or do I? Oh. We can't all be like Vulcan and pull 3, but sometimes you can pull 1, baby. We get Celestial, the Opal Guardian. I had no idea. Psych. Take a screenshot, send it to the homies, put it in the Discord chat. Legendary pull. Alright, so in the clip here, I kind of go over his ratings, his skills. He's like a 4.5 everywhere. Honestly, he's pretty good. But, like, this skill here, the thing that makes him not like a 5-star everywhere is this skill. Because it's on a 4-turn. You can see it's 6 turns. AoE, unkillable, counterattack. If this was on a 3-turn, this would be like insane skill. Like, use him everywhere. But it's just like, it's hard to use a counterattack champion with 4-turn cooldown. Because like, now like after like recording, or basically now that, you know, this was before they announced the champion for the current fusion, the Lion can do a 3-turn counterattack. So like, this is a void legendary and he has a 4-turn counterattack. It's kind of mid. And like, I'm looking at like other void legendaries you have, or other legendaries even that have the team counterattack. You have the Cecilia, hers is on a 3-turn and she's a void. So it's like, maybe he would be overpowered with a 3-turn, but not really, honestly. He would just be what he's supposed to be. So I made him 6-star. I don't know if I'm honestly going to use him that much, though. Maybe. Alright, the next clip is summon any legendary champion to get a different extra one. I already know what's going to happen. So the plan was, I have 14 sacreds. My boy Dimitri says, hey, I just hit a 1+1. I only pulled like fucking 1 or 2 shards. I'm like, damn. Must be nice. I'm like nowhere to pity. I think we just pulled a legendary like, yeah, in the last video. So, and I don't think I pulled many after. So we were pretty far away from pity here. But I was like, let me just pull for Fire Gun because I could use her for the Mikage, you know. I can't remember who like the other like rate up champions were, but we just threw Theodore on there for fun. We pull a both. That's a dupe. Looking for that Fire Gun. We got a better chance now to get Fire Gun. We pull a missionary position. A little lag, maybe. Okay, we pull a Nizana. I definitely don't want to use a lot of sacreds, but lags. Like, see, they're kind of baiting me here. Like, little lag, little lag. Like, the next shard for sure is gonna be a legendary, and you'll get two because it's a 1+1. You got Dimitri messaging me. He's like, hey, yeah, got two legendaries, buddy. All right, we still haven't got our fire gun. I'm like, man, let me at least get a fire gun. But now I'm like, also like, damn, I'm so deep. Let me get a legendary. We get a Tarshan, decent for faction wars. For where my champions are in the faction, probably not. We get a dupe Magnar for the faction guardian. And at this point, we're just praying for either a legendary or a fire gun. 6 now, so I think we pulled 8. This is 9. 10. Okay, that was 9. So maybe on the 10th shard we'll get a legendary. At least we got the fire gun. I'm like, at this point, what do we do? I mean, we're so deep. Yeah, they can really get you on this game. We got the fire gun. I caved in, and we're going into legendary. Even if it takes all of them, we get a Dur. He is good for faction wars. Now he could actually make a faction war team because he has a revive. We get a Gory. Has like a freeze, but he's just not that good. And we finally hit the legendary. Let's go. All right, we get a Stock the Broken, solid champ, and our second legendary. First Axe Tusker is mid. I can already tell you he's not that great. Damage dealer. Stock is a poison and exploder. Not like I really need a lot more poison exploders, but like he's not bad. Tusker, you can see he has some decent ratings. He's just an overall like decent damage dealer. And Stock is a good, pretty much in a lot of places, but not great in a lot of other places. Attacks all. This is the A2, attacks all enemies 2 times. First hit, yeah, that was quick. Yeah, just ripping. All right, yeah, couldn't read any of it. I'll pause real quick. I'll explain his skills. Basically, the A2 does poison, 2 poisons, and it explodes poisons and burns, I believe. And what else? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Basically, he just does like poisons and explosions and shit. The first axe, he is like grant an extra turn champion. I think he would be like really good like in a relentless set. Another one grants an extra turn. So basically, all his skills are like if you kill, then you get an extra turn, which is good for faction wars. You're just killing shit in the waves, and you just keep going. All right, time for the screenshot portion of the video. My head is kind of covering. Let me go up top right real quick. All right, so this is Hydra. My brutal key did 442 million clash points. So we're just looking at clash points wise here, right? Basically, you can take all of the points here, and this one there's no it's a 1 times multiplier, 2 times multiplier, and then a 3 times. So like the hard team did like 100 million, and this team did like 130 or 40 million, right? For a grand total of 665 million clash points. So that's good. That was my record for the time being. It will get shattered very soon. All right, next screenshot is stage 21, Sacred Order. We pulled a Deacon recently. He was on a raid up, and I just pulled a couple Ancients, and we got him pretty early, so that's nice. Pinthroy was a big help. Cardinal has a good revive, but it's mainly just Ezio and Corvus, poison and exploding. All right, on that one screenshot I showed you, I think we did like 130 or something million on our brutal, but here we went the full turn count, 1,000 for the first time, and we got 216.38 million. Thor doing almost 100,000, or 100 million, my bad. Mishinaki doing like 50 million. Razavarg like 50 million. Theo doing her thing. Mavara, solid. Seeker, solid. Provoke champ. Alright, and I told you we'd shatter it, and we did. We got an extra 120 million from the previous picture. The Brutal team doing 650 million. From the teams, I don't know, it was two different. We added the Opal Guardian. So I think with my changes to these teams, like my normal team did more. They did 14 million before, now they're doing 34. But this was like at 200 million for the hard team. So I need to take out Opal Guardian and put somebody else back in, like a better, whatever unit I had before. I'll have to look at the screenshot and mess around with it. I believe it was Dune Herald and our boy here in this team. Next screenshot is Faction War Stage 21 3-starred for Skinwalkers. So Razavarg MVP, getting the Gom and that Void was the essential. And then we have Fane was kind of like a throw-in. The Yuzan is really good. Both is decent for what he does. But putting Fane in actually helped a lot. Next screenshot. Stage 21. Dark Elves. Painkeeper, Mithrala, Mavara, Sylar, Coldheart. MVP for sure. Mavara keeping us alive. But Mithrala is a beast. 1 million damage. Sylar in a stun set. Painkeeper surprisingly pretty good, like healing wise, and just doing like resets for your team. Coldheart good against the boss with her enemy max HP. Mithrala with the petrification is really good, and also we have a Mithrala now, but Sylar on the stun set as well. So Mithrala petrifying and Sylar stunning helps a lot. The hardest stage was 20 and not 21, and that's very typical for a lot of these. Like 19 and 20 can be really hard because you have like the Valkyrie waves, or like the Sethalia with the whatever the fucking high elf guy. Alright, we got a short clip. We got mythical fragments, or whatever the fuck they're called. Mythical relic crafting material. We get a spore burst rod. Let me go back real quick. Spore burst rod. Whenever the wearer places a poison or bomb debuff, has a 10% chance of placing a second debuff for 2 turns. Only counts debuffs placed by active skills. So this is good for stock. Good for anybody that does like poisons or bombs. I don't really have any good bomb champions, so I actually put this on stock. So I think it'll be pretty good. He just adds an extra poison. So could be good for Corvus or Ezio as well. But Ezio I have with the golden elixir because he solos a lot of shit for me. Next screenshot is a 6-star UDK off a 10 Mortal Soulstone pop. 100% selling that bad boy for for the Eternal Soulstone. I haven't sold it yet. I don't know if there's like a mission or something, but yeah, his ass getting sold for show. All right, the last screenshot, and then we'll hop into live content on the account. Stage N4. This is like a purple one on the Grim Forest. Finally beat one, and I got a mythical book. This mythical book would be the last one to fully book Theodosia if I want to use it on her. The only thing we don't have booked is her A3 in her second form, which is the sleep and decreased turn meter and decreased speed. So I would like it on her, but I don't know if I'll use it right away. Probably, maybe like next champion training tournament, slap it on there. Or maybe if I build another mythical soon, I could use it on that mythical instead. But we'll see. Since we're doing the purple stages, we did beat Lashun. We have Grim Forest pretty much on lock. Alright, so this is how our shard collection is looking at the current moment. 8 sacred shards. We definitely recovered a lot from that 1+1. 2 of them were from Doom Tower. The rest are from Clan Boss. We've been getting pretty lucky with Clan Boss the last couple days. 14 primals. My assumption is that if they go with like their current, the way they've been going with Primal 2X, it should be early September. They did one early March. They did one early June. So that would be like every 3 months. So September, like pretty much any month divisible by 3 is 2x primal at the start. 3, 6, 9, March, June, September. And then I'm assuming the next one after that will probably be like in December or January. So we should get 4 this year, I would assume. 14 Void Shards, 67 Ancients. We have Khmer, Quintus, close on Yannica, close on Archmage, pretty close with Lamasu, close-ish with Yakarl, 57 on Empress, 57 on Anaxia. Got 2 for her. Thea, I've just started kind of doing some on this Thea one. Saoirse will never fucking get because it's a free-to-play. All right, back down home in the bottom left, we have the Champion Chase. 3,500, and you get 250 fragments. 2 of the 225s, and you get 50 fragments. There you go. And then 5,500 for 3, but you don't have to. I wouldn't do this. So what my plan is I'm gonna go up to the 3,500, and then I can skip these fragments and all the fragments from the Summon Rush, and I'll just do the rest. I've seen a lot of people trying to do Mavara, new account, and then go for the Lion. It is possible. It would be very hard, because by the time you make a new account, you're going to miss like the Dragon Tournament, and then you have to get lucky enough to, well, I don't know, lucky enough, but you have to make it soon enough that you can do the Champion Chase, and then being able to get, you probably have to get like at least like here on the Champion Chase to make up for the Dragon ones you missed. And then you would have to like get like 2, I think, on the Summon Rush, like 2 different of those. It'd be hard, man. It'd be really hard. I was thinking about doing it, and I was like, there's no way in fuck. Like, it's just gonna consume my life, and at the end of the day, I probably won't even get the fusion done, and then you're stuck with fucking like 375 fragments, and that's like the worst feeling ever. So we'll start with this. We will pull Khmer. We'll pull our Quintus, then we'll pull some remnants. Holy shit, it's a legendary. We are like I'll show you the Faction Wars real quick, and then I'll pull Quintus. Alright, Faction Wars, here's how we're looking. Lizardmen done. I don't know if I showed you all the screenshot for Lizardmen last time, but Lizardmen's done. Skinwalker done. Undead done. Easy clap. Knights Revenant. I really need some Knights Revenant champs. Ogryn. We literally pulled like 3 Ogryn just in this video. 3 Ogryn legendaries. Stock, first axe. I have since used stock and first axe, and we got up to 60. And now I have Khmer with the Reviver, which is what I need for this one, because it's basically just like stock at the end alive, and he can't beat it. So Khmer will help. This should be 3-star 63 soon. Demon Spawn, I really need to level up the fucking Dur. I need to level up Dur, and I think I can do that. So pretty much it's Knights Revenant, Demon Spawn with Dur, Ogryn with Khmer. Orcs, I'm hurting bad. I don't really have any good orcs. I could use a good orc champ. Dark Elf done, High Elf done, Sacred Order done, Barbarians done. Shadowkin could use some help. Mishinaki helps in that one. Sylvan Watchers, I'm almost done. I feel like I could probably do it if I tried. We've obviously got 61, so we beat the last stage. We just haven't 3-starred it. Dwarf, hurting like a mofo. My worst one is Dwarf right now. And then Bannerlord, I'm getting Quintus. I'm hoping Quintus can carry with like maybe 2 Ursulas that I have. So Quintus, 2 Ursula, go hard in the paint. But we're getting close to the 945 that we need. Alright, we pull Quintus. He is a Void Legendary, so that's worth more points. 650, so that's clutch. Now we're at 1150. 2.5% chance at a mythical. If we pull a mythical, shit my pants right now. Grizzled Jarl, Dwarf. I guess that probably helps for dwarfs. And Alaric the shit. Not pull a mythical from a remnant yet. Alright, so the plan here is to pull some ancients and see what we get. I don't want to pull sacreds. I would like to save those for potentially a soul event for this guy. And then I don't want to pull primals because I think the primal 2x is really, really soon. And then void shards are good points for, like, if the next one is like a Titan event, then I could use those for like a summon rush or something. Fusion wise, I'm close with Mikage, but not like that close. 1, 2, 3 epics away here, 1 rare away here. So kind of close, but still kind of far away. Probably like at least like a couple more months or so, if not a year away. Rosin, I could fuse Rosin today, but there's no really like reason to fuse him right now. The next mission on like the Ramantu thing is upgrade 3 Grey Hall bonuses to 10, and I only have 1, so there's no point. And I can fuse up the epics. This one you can get from campaign. So if I need more points after the ancients, I can fuse up a Rosin real quick. Or fuck, use the epics. Fuse the epics, not Rosin. Broadmaw, I have a shit ton of these 3, but I have none of the Bloodhorn. Love to see it. Alright. Let's start with like maybe like 20 or 30 and see. Epic, good. Another epic, good. 580 points. Let's do one more. Don't know what I'm at. Like mercy wise. Okay, definitely do one more. That was terrible. Epics and legendaries, please. That's tough. That is tough. Alright, it says I need like 1,000 more. We'll fuse one of the epics for the fusion, and that's like 350. So really we're at like 2,800, I need like 700 more. I think I do one more 10 pop of ancients, and hopefully I can pull something good. Maybe like 2 epics, and then we could probably call it. We're doing epic, yep. Ooh, Fennex, yes. I will take that. That is good. Hell yeah. Fennex is very good. One of the hardest hitting A1s in the game. And he also brings block buffs, which is tough. That's good. I think I can work him into a second Hydra team with like another block buff champion. So maybe like that one with, what's his name? I'll show you. Alright, so these are the Hydra teams right now. Brutal, hard. I need to rework the hard. I think I put him down, Dune Herald up, Folan back up, and then maybe work a Fennex in here. I drop Geo down, I put Fennex in. That could work. I think that could work. I think eventually for the Brutal team, I'd like to put the Lion in here, paired with Mavara. And that probably means that Razovar goes down. If Razovar goes down, I think Ezio probably goes down 1 too. But I feel like the Lion will make Thor a god. And Mishinaki, Mavara, Lion. I think that would be insane. With all the fervor out there, I think we could really do some work. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll pull like until the epic. We'll just do some solo pulls until we get an epic. Or just like 7 of them. But definitely want to save the Sacreds. It's nice, the Tin Man on the raid up. Maybe after our luck here, I probably should have maybe done like a couple Sacreds instead. But you can get Ancients back so quick, so. So far, so shit. Come on, just give me 1 epic for 250 points, please. A couple more. Come on, baby. Incredible. Incredibly bad. Damn. Ancient Son of Non-2X's ass. Alright. Will we ever pull another epic? I mean, at this point, I just have to keep pulling until I get an epic. Holy shit. Talk. This game is irking me. I'll pull them all. I don't give a fuck. An epic. Holy fuck. Alright, Warden. Dog. Shit. Don't have the boost on the Mortals Soulstones anymore. A Quintessol. I think I'll pass though. We do have some crafting materials. Exile's Crown. I don't know if that one's really any good. And we'll do these because fuck it. It's lower rarity rank, whatever the hell. Alright, so the first two summoning sessions were really good. This last one was fucking terrible. But I'll catch you next one. Peace.